everybody, welcome back to another Trenton World 4 video. We're back on Riesa Dresden, and as stated in the 2 and 8 video we did on this route, I'm now in the ICE 3, which should be a slightly quicker journey than in the 218. So let's jump in and get everything set up. It's been ages since I've driven this. CIFA, PZB, LZB, what's that one there? That one we can't do. Let's get the panel doors shut. Forward. Doors. AFB, that's on here, isn't it? AFB. Wiesel? Wiesel, right. That should now be on. I cannot remember the last time I drove this train, but it was not recently. It was probably on one of the daily streams we used to do, which was over a year ago. It's a nice one to drive. Let's see this window here. Everybody's looking in, being nosy. I'm having none of that. Boom, none of that. That's cool. That is cool. Open. So this is a service bound for Steigen. We can change that somehow, can't we? Or can we not? I'm pretty certain you could change it somewhere. What was it? Somewhere you can change the destination. Here. Yeah, here it is, here. Press buttons. Frankfurt Flughafen. Oh, it hasn't actually got it. Well, we'll just do Frankfurt then. That's good enough for me. There we go. Right, let's get the doors shut. I mean, not it's PIS glitch. Look at this though, what a train. Right, Dresden, yes, that is our next station stop. I think our only intermediate stop, yeah. Let's go. Turn that up a bit. And we're off. This train was like a big thing when it first came out. I mean, this was Trenton World 2. Yeah, Trenton World 2 this was. How did we get the thingy up? There we go. 60. Yeah, Trenton World 2 era train. And then we also got the DBR 403, which came only about 2 months later after Trenton World 2 release, which was for Munich Augsburg, which is the one with the green stripe on it. And you have got sort of that reflection in the window as well. Zug Bayern-Flutzen. There we go. Cool, good to be back in the train though. I'm just going to turn that down a bit since it's a little bit noisy now. Still a bit too noisy. There we go, perfect. We had a bit of a German fest, haven't we, recently? But I suppose over the 2 and 8 hour, we've just been going back to all these different routes, and it's like, oh, well, I want to do that. I want to do a passenger service. So, like this, we're now doing this. But there's not really much out at the moment on. Well, as of recording this, there's not really a lot out, so there's not really much to do. So it's quite nice, instead of just sort of constantly doing the UK routes, come back to these German ones, which we haven't played in, you know, ages, and give them a go again. Which to me are slightly more appealing than American routes. Well, I mean, things like Harlem Line, Long Island Railroad, they're quite cool, but this is sort of more appealing in the way it's just across the road, basically, instead of across the pond. And plus, the trains are really cool. Warning for a 60. The bridge sort of curling round there. And over the river bridge. It's like a bullet, isn't it? Proper sort of bullet train. That'd be a good corner to get a screenshot on. No, if only we could have got that blooming building there. Oh, we still can. It's quite a cool building, that. Don't think I haven't taken a screenshot. Look at that, that's awesome with the Ice Free Synths photo mode come out. Yeah, some of that, that's lovely. And that sort of signal there, the other train there. Get another one there as well. Oh, lovely. Some of that. And you got the old town on the right, which you can't really see, but wanting for a 50. Goes that even more? I don't know how faint the dials are on here. Can we turn that up? Only just about see them on. Like the 1000 hertz magnet, you can see that, but the 85 flashing's not really easy to see. Here we are, this is our first station stop. This is Dresden and Neustadt. You got the VVO Dostos as well. It's really good being back on this route. One, because yeah, it's TOD4 now. Two, it's rush hour, so it's really busy. Well, it's a rush hour route. In fact, we actually are doing it at rush hour as well. We're not the longest train, so we'll go to this stop marker here. That should be us all right. We're only one unit. Yeah, we're in quite nicely, good. Right where we need to be. Dresden, Neustadt. And after this we'll then fast to Riesa, due there in about 25 minutes. I just might be able to get there a bit quicker. Come on people, get on. I want to get out of here. Head northbound. Got the blind there. Funny old blind. You can actually poke your head out the window, isn't it? You put your head out. Even though there is... I think you can open that, can't you? But not in the game. Got a 101 over there. Just a cool route. Let's get the door shut. Look at that. Dosto leaving there. Of a 143 and then a 101 for the IC coaches over there. And let's go. How often do trains in Germany sound their horn? Like if there was like people there with cameras, like train spotters watching the train, would the driver do a little toot? Would that be like, no, you can't do that, you're fired? Let's release ourselves, there we go. Seafer, yeah, there we go, some Seafer. And we're on the way. Wait for the back of the train to come off the points. It's 80 on here, I believe. round the corner, so that's the line off to the airport, which I don't think is much further. No wonder that'll get added in. And looking for the sweet 160. There's 100. I mean, that's all right. That's all right. 100. Where's the 160? There it is. That's 100 miles per hour. Much better than 100 kilometers an hour. Because if we went any more than 160, we'd be under LZB control. So I should do that at some point, an LZB journey on Kolnaken, Munich, Augsburg, or Kassel, Würzburg. It's been a long time, so I probably do need to refresh my memory on how to do that. And that's like LZB end, and then you've got to turn AFB off or put it back to like normal. Yeah, there's a whole process to it. There we go, look at this, flying along. So let us be what we can get a flyby shot. I think the camera goes at about 130. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty chilled out now for the journey. There's not really much to worry us really. I think it goes down to 140 once we get onto sort of the separate bit, but apart from that, it's fairly straightforward. We should, all being well, we should be at Riesa in, yeah, only 20 minutes. Maybe less than that. Is that 146 with the DOS stage? Yeah. It's just when you spawn in on foot and you see the service you want to do with a 143. It's like, much better with a 146. That's the train you want to get on your S-Bahn services. Unless you're doing a bit of a challenge, then go on the 143. I would generally say that the DBBR 143 on an S-Bahn service is probably actually harder than driving the British Rail Class 101. You've got the weird sort of power brake AFB controller all in one, and it's just sort of an irritating loco to drive. On S-Bahn, the regional is alright, but on S-Bahn it's a bit... Isn't it? Sort of basically just a window takes up half the screen. When the train first come out, it was like, whoa, I'm not used to this. You really are sort of at the front. Is that 187? Yeah, 187. Ah, that locomotive. There it goes. A 187. It's a cool looking loco. Don't do it much though. I want to get in the 187 now. Was that 120 there? Sort of looking at the 187. There's a freight service waiting to come on. I think that might be in 120. I'm going to come down to 120. Probably was 140 actually. That will come in that anyway. No harm in doing so. Oh, 1:30. Oh, that's fine. C30, yeah, there we go. Have a bit of C4 in your life. So we're now sort of onto our own line. Onto the fast. I'm back up to 160, hooray! There you go, 160. This thing doesn't really struggle to get up to. This thing's hungry for more than 160. The highest you can do this on this game is 250. Oh, on Kolnarken, no, on Castle Versberg. I think I was only in the ice one. I know one of the trains is heavier, so it's permitted to go at like a higher speed. I think that's the ice one. I think the ice 3, the top speed is 250 in the game. But I think on Castle Versberg, I think you can get the ice 1 up to 270. There's just something to do with bridges and the wind. That one train can only go 250 and one can go a bit faster. Flying along. Very fun train to drive for the ice. Well, the ICE 3. See, there we go. Warning board hills at 140. Yeah. I'll flick the AFB down. Hopefully that signal wasn't a yellow of any sort. And now 140. See if it, yeah, there we go. And we got a further reduction down to 120. Oh, this was the fast line, not the slow line. I mean, even the slow line comes down to 120. There we go, 120. See if it, yeah, there we go, yeah. The landscape and scenery is just lush on this route. Look at that sort of out over there. Over there as well, it's really nice. See if it, yeah, there we go. Speed up a little bit, losing a little bit of speed there. I reckon, yeah, within 10 minutes we'll be there. I don't think it's going to take any longer than that. See if it, yeah. Quite a cool house to live in up there, so watching all the trains coming along. There's 185 with lots of fuel there. German railways are just generally really cool. So lots of freight, lots of electric freight as well, and these trains, the ices, the high speed lines, the sort of old classic lines like Bahn. If you haven't really looked at playing on German routes, give them a go. They are very enjoyable. But try and learn PZB and the German signals, which aren't, they're a bit daunting, but they're not really difficult. It's worth learning. As the enjoyment level then goes up like 100 times. It's still 120. I haven't seen a board which is said to go up. I've got a feeling it's 140 though. I feel like there isn't a speed board, but no, we'll stay at 120. Another freight train already. MRC. Yeah, I think it's MRC 185. Let's get another flyby shot. I doubt the speeds are going to come down anymore. And that is 160 there. Yeah, 160. Good. Very good. And then it's down to 120 once we join up with the slow line. Slows down a considerable bit more. So we should be splitting off from this line fairly soon, then we sort of go up and over and yeah, sort of head back to the trajectory of the slow line. Yeah, see, but there we go, have some of that. To acknowledge that, but I'll do it anyway. What is the black one? Yeah, the blackboard with the number on it. I've seen it a few times, but don't know what it means. What is it? Up and over. Which is lovely. Quite a nice speed to be at, 100 miles an hour. Yes, there we go. Whilst we're cruising on nicely, I shall do the description of the last video, which was me driving the 281 on the route, 218. This chilled out time to do that. Just gone over the Grossenhain branch. It's not too far and we'll be linking back up. Still 160, so we're all good for now. Good. T30, yeah, there we go. Have some of that. That's one of the cat safe, we see. And for a little wander. Right, I can see a warning board here. What's this for? 140 or 120? 130. Alright, that would do. 130, and it's not as nice as 160, but as we've had our plentifulness of 160. We're set to 130. Yes, Riesa, there we go. Have that. It's 130, isn't it? Yeah, so not too far. We've got the chemical plant to go past first. That was the 130 beginning there, I think. Well, there was a speedboard there. It wasn't anything less than 130. Yeah, if you are enjoying the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up. It all does help out. And of course, if you do want to see more, stick around, I suppose. Got a big playlist of what's 363. Look at that. Nice little chemical plant run. I already hope it's not 120 at the moment. But no, I'll stick at 130. Should be okay. Right, so this was Nunklitz, and then you've got Globnitz, and then Riesa. So we're near the finishing line. There you go, Riesa. Sort of, yeah, come from the city to, well, quite low residential. Everybody's got some sort of allotment, tons of allotments. Landscape's changed, well, quite a bit as well. It's quite sort of hilly as well, to being, well, rather flat where we are now. It's nice. It's a nice route. I think I do prefer this one over Dresden Chemnitz, just for the fact it's a lot busier, and also just for the landscape as well. I don't know, Dresden Chemnitz is a really nice route, but it goes on forever. Whereas this one's like, right, 30 minutes done. I don't know. I think, yeah, personally I prefer this one, and it's a rush hour route. Yeah, if you're interested in your slightly slower routes, which will wiggle round everywhere, go up every single hill, go down every single hill, through the valleys and stuff, Dresden Chemnitz. Set in 2012, and yeah, my runs from Dresden over to Chemnitz via Fulda. I think it's Fulda it's called. And Riesa. I did say, I think 33 minutes, I think it was. So yeah, that would work out to be bang on. I suppose really it's not much faster than doing a freight service on here. As I mean, you only get up to 160 in, well, minimal parts of the route. There was a 120 there, was no warning for that. I really hope it wasn't 120 the whole way. I don't think there was any board for a 120. I saw the 130. Unless it was when we were doing the typing on the computer, there was a 120 or something. It may have been 120. I should get the warning board soon for the further reduction in speed. No warning board though for the 120, unless there was, it was just when we were typing. Is that a 112 or 143 on the front there? C30, yeah, there we go. Yeah, some of that. Right, down to 80. As we go over the cool bridge into Riesa. But yeah, there we go. Well, here we are. That is. This is Riesa, which is journey's end for today. Hopefully, everybody has enjoyed it. Links can be found in all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Acknowledge that. Don't want to go too quick up to the red, otherwise the 500 hertz will bite us. Another freight train already coming as well. Rapid on it. Here we are. Well, that is it. Thanks for coming in, and I shall hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.